So let's look into different classes of pattern finding algorithms. First of them and the foremost is the exact matching algorithms. And then we have approximate searching methods. We have position weight matrices, and we have suffix trees. So in exact pattern matching, we are given a pattern P of length M and a string or text T of length N, which is M should be less than equal to N, so it cannot be greater than that. So we are looking into a small or equal to length pattern within a large or equal length text. Our objective is to find all the occurrences of P in T, and in this case the matching needs to be exact, which means that the exact word or pattern is found. So there are no more gaps or no more substitutions, so we are interested in exact pattern matching. There are different exact matching pattern algorithms out there. One of them is naive or brute force algorithm, so that searches everywhere. We'll talk about that. There is Bioinformatics algorithm, we'll also look into it. And there is Nuth, Morris and Pratt algorithm, or commonly known as KMP. In approximate matching, which is also referred to as approximate string matching, it matches with K mismatches or differences. So two things, they match with some mismatches. So we can allow up to K mismatches in this approximate pattern matching search. So in approximate pattern matching, we are given a pattern P of length M and a string of text T whose length is N, and we are interested in occurrences of substring X in T that are similar to P, allowing a limited number, say K different characters. So actually we are looking for not the exact pattern, but we are looking into some substring of, if we find the exact pattern, that is fine too. But here we can take the pattern and we can look into some part of it or a substring of it with some different mismatches. So those mismatches, they should not exceed some threshold. Say here in this example we have K. There are different approaches which are built on these approximate pattern matching algorithms. So one is dynamic programming approach, one is automata approach, and then we have filtering and automation algorithms. We will not discuss them here in pattern matching section, but we will discuss them in the sequence alignment parts where we take the two sequences and we align them full. So we'll cover that in a later section. Whereas the position-specific scoring matrices, they are actually out there. Some scientists, they have come up with some matrices based upon the evolutionary histories and the data with which we can allow for substitution of different amino acids. So for example, the amino acids coming to from similar groups like hydrophobics, hydrophilic, these kind of things. So they are, if we see a mismatch of the amino acids coming from similar groups, this is just one example to elaborate over here, but we will discuss them later on. So we can have different scores. So in this way, they came up with matrices where we can pick up the score of a mismatch from those matrices. So in this way, we can score our alignments or score our in these pattern finding jobs, and then we can retain those patterns which are, say, above some threshold. Suffix trees, they are compressed trees actually, and they contain these suffixes and allows many problems on strings to be solved quickly. So we take the patterns and we come up with some last part of it. So we call it as a suffix. If we are taking the first part of the pattern, so we call it as prefixes. So here we can go with the last part of it. We will discuss that when we will be seeing the Bayer-Moore or BM algorithm. So over there we will see those suffixes. But in suffix tree approach, we take those some last parts of the patterns and we align them with the strings and we keep track of them, and then we put them together, all those results in the shape of the tree. Something similar to what we have seen in the genome assembly algorithms. So in this section, we have seen different types of pattern matching algorithms. Exact searching or exact matching methods are there. We do have approximate methods. We have scoring matrices, and we do have some suffix trees.